Hello, my cost saving lovelies. Welcome to yet another video. So it's really been a while. I sat down to do a long form content. Yes, I know I have not been consistent, but I'm that I will be consistent and drop videos that will be helpful to either you or even to me as well. Yes, so I am a mom living in Nigeria, trying to survive, navigating the current economy, and I share frugal tips and tricks that have been helpful to my family, and I share with you because yes, why not? Woman helping woman, or even woman helping man. Yes, that's what I am all about. Anything that has been of benefit to me and my household is what I bring here. And today I want to share something that has been on my mind. Well, I got talking with someone. Let me start with a story. So while growing up, as a teenager, I would always have a misunderstanding, or I often have misunderstanding with my elder brother anytime I cook. He will either complain that the semo is too lumpy, it has so much lumps, or he will say the spaghetti is too oily, or there's too much salt in the rice. And a lot of times I will bring this matter before my dad, and then there's this back and forth. He keeps saying I should improve, and I didn't really understand as at that time because I just felt that he was just on my case, not knowing that those criticisms were meant to make me do better, which I am so thankful for that. If I tell you that I learned how to turn semo, how to make semo, I learned it from my brother, how to make ogbono soup. Like he makes the authentic ogbono soup, and I learned it from my brother. Why am I sharing that? In one of the counsels I received while I was getting married was, Nancy, don't forget to always cook for your husband. I grew up in a home where brothers, cousins, everyone knew how to cook. So I didn't really see the need. Although, yes, I do cook, but not as often as others would. And they saw it as some as a weakness, and they thought that maybe when I get married I won't be cooking for my family or cooking for my husband as then. So why am I sharing this with you is because a lot of times there are little things that we take for granted as people, or rather as even as women. I know that yes, we're in a generation where you don't have to do the cooking. Yes, you can order meals here and there. Yes, you can get a cook, a chef to come into the house to do the cooking for you. But do you know, as a woman and as a wife in the home, and even as a mother, do you know there's a joy that comes with you doing it for your family? Yes. I'm not saying everyone has to know how to cook every meal. There are some meals that you would have to outsource. There are some meals that you would have to get someone come in and help you cook. But I'm thinking about the basic meals, jollof rice, Nigerian jollof rice. It must not be the authentic smoky jollof, but learn how to cook rice. Some people don't know the amount of oil. Just like when I was a teenager, I would always put more oil than the required amount in the meal I was cooking, or more salt. So we have platforms like YouTube, we have platforms like TikTok and other platforms, social media platforms, Facebook, the Blue app, that can give you access to learning how to do all these things at no cost whatsoever. And if you want to go an extra mile, there are courses that you can go for, you can train, and you can be very good at these things. Yes, because a lot of times I hear people after eating a meal either from someone that they enjoy, they pass compliments and they desire to come back to that particular person to eat that particular person's meal. And there are lots of times some men, they might not complain to you, they might not, so that they don't want to make you feel bad, but a lot of times they don't enjoy the meals that you prepare because it's not being prepared properly. So what's my counsel to you today? As a young lady, you might be single and not yet married, invest your time in learning how to cook for yourself, not just for anyone first, for yourself. Yes, if you love good meals, I'm sure you might love good meals. And if you love good meals, why don't you invest your time in learning this thing? These resources are out there, like I said, on YouTube, where you can learn different recipes. I've learned a couple of recipes from other parts of Nigeria from just watching YouTube videos. Yes, CCME is my go-to. I always tune into see one or two recipes, or whenever it is that she drops a recipe, I just try it out and I realize that, oh, I can actually do this. Things like cakes, things like masa, a lot of things that maybe you might be craving, and you might not even have access to them. Let's say, for instance, you're currently not in the space to have access to those meals that you can just easily step out and buy. Why don't you make it yourself? And I tell you, even your children, they will be happy and excited that mommy actually prepared this meal. So this is my counsel to you. Are you a married woman and your husband doesn't enjoy your meal? This is my counsel to you, ladies, and even guys, and even men. What if your wife is pregnant? You will have to help out with the cooking. You can imagine your wife being pregnant and she cannot cook. Some men cannot even boil water. Let me use the worst case scenario. They cannot even boil water. How do you expect to help your pregnant wife? Will you continue to outsource these things? Will you continue to buy food from outside? For how long is that sustainable? So this is my counsel to you. If you have a male child, please begin to teach them how to cook. Just as I said, my elder brother was the one who taught me how to turn semo. Yes, he did, and I'm so grateful to him for that. Up till date. So please, if you found this video helpful and if this is a counsel for you, don't forget to like, share and comment down below. And if you're coming across my video for the very first time, please do me a favor by subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.